So the only other part of the song is where Clapton's singing over the 12-bar blues. It's exactly the same chords, and this is going to be easier. And you don't have to play this note for note as I'm going to teach you. If you watch Clapton play, you'll notice that each chorus that comes round, he kind of changes and mixes things up a little bit. So feel free to do that. It is ultimately just a 12-bar blues in E. So you could just strum your way through the chords, and it's going to be fine. But he plays something like this. And then back to that section. So E7, I'm just holding down, the third fret on the B, first fret on the G, and then second fret on the D string like that. That's all I hold down. You could play a full E7 if you wanted to, but I'm not touching the A. So there I'm just going bass, and then 1, 2, 3. These 3 fingers I'm playing the D, G, and B. And I just repeat that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 for 2 bars. Okay. And then on bar 3 and 4 I go okay, so I play the bass note, and then on beats 2 and 3 I play it all together. So 1, 2, 3, and then the bass, and then the 3 strings. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, bass, and then 3, bass. Okay, so. And then here, take your pinky off, play open B. And then with the bass note, you put it back on. So you got. Okay, so listen for that, it's a bit fiddly. And then play open B and high E together. So. And then I quickly just play an open G and open B. And that's because I'm just on my way to the A chord. So they're the first 4 bars, that's the E7 chord. Have a listen. Okay, and then on the A7, that's all I do. So if you play an A chord, and then you can put your little finger on the 3rd fret of the B. You could also play it like that if you wanted to, that's fine, whichever, it doesn't really matter. But here I play A and then the G and then the A and then the B and the high E together, and then just bass, bass. So and then again, but this time, so you play the bass, the G, the bass, the B and the E, the bass, and then B with the open high E. Okay, so I've taken the pinky off, and you play those 2 together, so you've gone. And straight back to the E. So I play open G, and hammer the 1st fret at exactly the same time as I play the open E on beat 1 of the next bar. So from here, okay, and then all together for the next 2 beats, bass and then fingers. So bass, fingers, bass, and then you do that again, exactly the same as before. So that E there goes. Okay, and then we're into the, kind of the turnaround part, more or less. So we're into bar 9. So B7 up in this shape again. So holding down, bar in the 4th fret and then the 5th fret on the high E, I play the D string, Same with play the bass again with the B string, then catch the high E string, then D, B, D. So okay, and down to A, holding down your A7 again, A, B, A, 3rd fret on the high E, with a little bend on it, just a little one, back to the A string, open high E, A again, so you've gone. And then you do open G, and the hammer again, and that leads you straight back to. So that, on the E, that turnaround, is exactly the same from the main riff part. I'll go over it once more. Open B, 4th fret, high E, you can slide up to it if you want, open B, open high E, open B, 2nd on the B, high E, sorry, pull off, 2nd on the B, open high E, into your E. And straight back to this. Okay, so they're the only 2 parts of the song. And it's very easy to get the structure down. If you listen to the song, you'll have the structure down by the time the song is through.